Grandfather, why must you cling to your last breath and rush up the mountain overnight? Who could possibly be worth all this?
The Master said the person we are to meet is extraordinary and noble. We must observe proper etiquette and be sincere.
This is the place. But how can this place be considered extraordinary and noble?
Elara, show some respect. Clouds conceal the dragon's form. Swords illuminate the heavens. He's back!
Master, speak slowly.
Don't rush. Everyone step back 100 paces. Without my order, no one is to step forward. Hurry up, go, quick! Quick! Silas Voss of the Azure Sword Sect pays his respects to the Sword God.
I have long since relinquished the title of Sword God. Now I am but a humble mountain doctor.
I have come by the order of the immortal venerable to fulfill our agreement.
My disciple, the sword god Kael Reiner, on his path to immortality, has a heartbreak tribulation. And that is your granddaughter, Elara Voss. If you marry Elara Voss to him, he will surely help the Azure Sword Sect return to the top of the 4 great sword sects. After 3 years, when Kael Reiner achieves immortality, he will leave. Are you willing?
Silas is willing. For Elara to marry the Sword God is a tremendous opportunity for the Azure Sword Sect. This time, the Azure Sword Sect will surely soar to new heights.
Grandfather.
Elara, this young friend Kael Reiner is the descendant of an old friend of mine. From this moment on, he will be your husband.
Have him be my husband.
Grandfather.
I am your chosen successor to lead the Azure Sword Sect. How can I marry some backwoods healer with no cultivation?
Father, Elara already has someone in mind. He's a disciple from the sky-shattering Sanctum, Rowan Blackwood. These days, the Southern Marches all revere the sky-shattering Sanctum, founded by the Sword God himself. That is a worthy match for her. You shut your mouth!
Grandfather.
Elara, to become his wife is a blessing you've earned over lifetimes. If you wish to succeed me as sect master, then, right now, you will agree to this.
This is your grandfather's final wish. Just agree to it, please.
Hurry!
Fine. Grandfather. I'll marry him.
Move it, everyone. We take the resources, destroy the Spirit Stone Mine, and cripple the Azure Sword Sect.
Yes, sir.
Take one more step, and you die.
What backwoods quack dares block my path? A withered branch? Dare block my Colossus Blade?
Get back. Tell your masters. If they dare covet the Azure Sword Sect again, I will reduce them to ashes. Let's go.
Sir, it's terrible. Sect Master Alara is trapped inside the Sevenfold Sword Formation. That formation is extremely dangerous. You must go save her.
I'm on my way.
Alara, do you really think that country doctor will show up? The Sevenfold Sword Formation is only for sword cultivators. With your talent, you only barely made it to the 4th layer. He's just a mortal with no cultivation. The moment he steps into this formation, he'll be instantly shredded by the sword aura.
For the past 3 years, he does anything I ask. He's completely head over heels for me. If he hears I'm in trouble, he'll risk his life to charge right in.
How about we make a bet?
Bet on what?
100 spirit stones. I bet Kyle will never make it to this 4th layer.
Deal. I bet he'll definitely come. Those 100 stones are as good as mine.
Alara, aren't we being too harsh on your husband? This is going too far. The Sevenfold Sword Formation is forbidden to mortals. Enter, and you die. But he's
asking for it. What's so harsh about that? Kyle was the one who shamelessly chose to marry into the Azure Sword Sect, to be our obedient dog. So all of this, he just has to take it. I'm not forcing him.
Alara, I heard Rowan has returned from the sky-shattering Sanctum, and he's been asking about you everywhere.
So what if he's back? Now, I'm a married woman.
Alara, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Isolde, I won.
KL, you're a mortal with no cultivation. How did you get through the first 3 sword arrays?
Sectmaster, the sword arrays were acting up earlier. The first 3 arrays all failed.
It seems the arrays are old and worn out. Their power has greatly diminished. He just got lucky to get in. True. If he really had cultivation, why would he have stayed at the Azure Sword Sect and put up with this humiliation for 3 years?
So that's what happened. I knew it.
Alara Voss, you were never in any real danger. So all of this was a lie, wasn't it?
So what if it was? If you can't take it, you're free to leave right now. Leave the Azure Sword Sect. I won't stop you. You, Kale, are madly in love with me. Without me and the sect, where else could you possibly go? Since you can't leave me. Then all of this. You'll just have to endure it.
Fine. The 3-year agreement only. 3 days remain. In 3 days, my ties with Alara Voss and the Azure Sword Sect will be completely severed. 3 years ago, your grandfather risked his life to win the Azure Sword Sect, a chance to reclaim its place as the top of the 4 great sects in the Southern Marches. Now, with the sect's return imminent, you neglect your cultivation, with no ambition. Even if the Azure Sword Sect does reclaim its leading position, you probably couldn't hold on to that legacy.
Shut your mouth, Kale Reiner. Whether I neglect my cultivation or lack ambition is none of your business.
Exactly. Kale Reinor, you're nothing but a useless freeloader clinging to the sect because of a marriage contract. Without the Azure Sword Sect, could you even survive out there?
A good-for-nothing who doesn't even know it. That's exactly the kind of person he is. Utterly hopeless. Let's go.
Alara. Sorry about that, brother-in-law. Alara, she doesn't really mean any harm. She just has some unresolved feelings about the arranged marriage back then. Don't take it too personally.
That man used just a single withered branch to cut through the elders and all our weapons. He also said, if anyone from the ancient Blade Gate dares covet the Azure Sword Sect again, he'll wipe our sect from the face of the earth.
The Azure Sword Sect actually has such a powerful guardian? No wonder all the people I sent to probe them earlier never returned.
I should have realized sooner. With old sect master Silas Voss dead, how could a mere woman like Elara Voss possibly lead the Azure Sword Sect to rise in what, just 3 short years?
Until we figure out who that expert is, do not move against the Azure Sword Sect again.
Where have you been? Mother isn't feeling well. I've been calling for you for ages. Why aren't you going to check on her?
It's just a common cold. There's some stagnant energy in her body. The physicians who reside in the sect could have treated her. You didn't have to wait for me to return.
What kind of attitude is this? If you hadn't been so late coming back, your mother-in-law would never have had to suffer like this. You've been in the Azure Sword Sect living off us for 3 years. What? You think it's too much to ask for you to be at our beck and call?
People get sick. It's a fact of life. I can't be by your side every single moment, taking care of you forever. What if one day I'm not here anymore?
Not here? Besides the Azure Sword Sect, where else could you possibly go? If you leave us, you're just a rootless country doctor.
I'll go prepare the medicine.
My dear.
Mother.
About restoring the Azure Sword Sect to its place as the leader of the 4 great sword sects. How confident are you?
Not very. The ancient Blade Gate, the Celestial Sword Order, and the Valley of 10,000 Blades will surely do everything to block us, our return. Unless our Azure Sword Sect has someone powerful enough to rival the sect masters of those 3 factions. But right now, the Azure Sword Sect has no one who can match them.
If there's truly no way to break this deadlock, perhaps you could seek help from Rowan. I hear he studied at the sky-shattering Sanctum, founded by the Sword God. Even if Rowan himself doesn't intervene, the 3 sect masters would surely give way out of respect for the sky-shattering Sanctum. They'd relent.
I'll consider it.
About restoring the Azure Sword Sect to its place as the leader of the 4 great sword sects, how confident are you?
If you can't sleep, I can make you a calming soup.
That won't be necessary.
You really don't need to worry. The Azure Sword Sect will naturally return to the top of the 4 great sword sects.
Kale Reiner. I've been leading the Azure Sword Sect for 3 years. I'm not even sure I can do it myself. Do you really think you can restore the Azure Sword Sect to its former glory with just a few words? Forget it. Explaining it to you would be a waste of breath.
Sect Master, young Master Rowan is here to see you.
Senior Brother Rowan.
Elara, it's been a long time. I went out of my way to ask the elders of the sacred grounds to forge this worn blade for you. A gift for you.
Senior Brother Rowan. This is far too precious. I can't accept it.
Elara, please take it. Actually, for the past 3 years, there hasn't been a single moment I haven't thought of you. But
Please don't, Senior Brother Rowan. I'm married now.
My apologies. That was presumptuous of me. I will always wait for you.
Wait, Senior Brother Rowan. There's something I'd like to ask for your help with. the Azure Sword Sect, is preparing to rejoin the ranks of the 4 great sword sects of the Southern Marches, but the resistance from the other 3 sects is immense. Could I ask for your help in overcoming their opposition?
This... What?
Is it a big problem?
Of course not. No problem at all. After I return tonight, I'll pay a visit to the 3 great sects. I'll make sure they agree to the Azure Sword Sect's return.
That's wonderful, Senior Brother Rowan. I'm just so grateful to you.
Elara, do you remember back then when we practiced our sword forms together on the back mountain?
Of course I remember.
The snow is perfect tonight. How about you and I? Share one more dance with our blades?
All right. K.L. Reiner, you... What are you doing here?
It's cold. This is a tonic to ward off the chill and nourish you. Drink it and get some rest.
K.L. Reiner, stop right there.
You saw everything, didn't you?
I know you love me deeply.
And for these past 3 years, you've taken good care of me and the Azure Sword Sect. For that, I'm truly grateful. But the two of us, we're just not from the same world. Your status and position are simply not worthy of me. You can't give the Azure Sword Sect the future it needs. Do you understand? K.L. Reiner. Don't blame me. As the leader of this sect, I carry too much on my shoulders. The one who is worthy of me can only be someone like Senior Brother Rowan, a prodigy who can lead the Azure Sword Sect towards a glorious future. It could never be someone as mediocre and aimless as a village doctor like you.
What a foolish woman. A few sweet words, and she's completely swept off her feet. But that's fine. As long as I keep her firmly under my control. The foundation of the Azure Sword Sect. And all its cultivation resources will be mine. Sigh. However, those 3 old geezers are a real problem. It seems. I'll have to ask my master to step in. As an elder of the sky-shattering Sanctum, dealing with those 3 old men will be a piece of cake for him. Master, I have a request.
Speak.
I wish to ask for your intervention, Master, to help the Azure Sword Sect in the Southern Marches regain its place as the foremost of the 4 great sword sects. All you would need to do is make an appearance to intimidate the other 3 sects.
Preposterous. That is absolutely out of the question.
Master?
Silence. For the sake of a woman, you would mobilize the entire sect? Utterly foolish. Do not speak of this again.
Yes, I take my leave. The Master showed no mercy whatsoever. What do I do now?
Who dares trespass upon the ancient Blade Gate?
I have come here today to restructure the sword sects of the Southern Marches. From this day forward, the Azure Sword Sect shall be ranked first among the 4 great sects. Do any of you have any objections?
Arrogant fool. Disciples, heed my command. Seize this scoundrel.
Attack!
courage fails me before the fight even begins. My sword, it fears him.
Why can't I draw my sword?
We have no objections. We of the Ancient Blade Gate shall obey your command.
The Valley of 10,000 Blades conquers. The Celestial Sword Order conquers.
Alara. Just now, the Ancient Blade Gate, the Celestial Sword Order, and the Valley of 10,000 Blades all sent their replies. They all agreed. Our Azure Sword Sect has been reinstated among the 4 great sword sects. It's meaningless.
Father, is this true?
The letters are right here. How could it be false?
It's real. Senior Brother Rowan truly kept his word. He made the 3 major sects yield.
I told you before, this Mr. Ye is your perfect match. Not like some country bumpkin who only knows how to eat for free at home all day.
This time, I must properly thank Senior Brother Rowan.
For now, we can only stall for a bit with Alara.
Senior Brother Rowan. Just now, the 3 major sects unanimously agreed. The Azure Sword Sect has been reinstated. This is all thanks to you?
The 3 major sects agreed. How is that possible? Could it be that Master pretended to refuse me but secretly helped me after all? That must be it. Alara, for you, for the Azure Sword Sect, what I did is nothing.
Oh, right. I happen to have some questions about cultivation. I wonder if you, Senior Brother, could give me some guidance.
Of course.
This incense is...
This is to stabilize spiritual energy, a calming incense.
Oh.
Alara Voss, soon you'll inhale my passion incense. Then everything will be under my control.
Rowan. Lately, during my cultivation, when my spiritual energy reaches the Feng Fu and Ling Tai acupoints, it feels blocked. My meridians also ache faintly.
It's quite tricky. Ordinary guidance methods likely won't be effective. My sky-shattering Sanctum has a secretly passed-down twin soul cultivation method. It's the best for regulating meridians and resolving blockages. However, this method requires 2 people to sit facing each other, palms pressed together. And it requires removing our outer garments. Alara, I know this method is somewhat presumptuous, but it's the fastest way to resolve your cultivation's hidden danger and help your cultivation reach the next level. Once your power greatly increases, the Azure Sword Sect's position among the 4 great sects will finally be completely secure.
All right. For the sake of the sect, I'm willing to give it a try.
You're looking for death.
My hand.
What are you doing? Rowan, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Kel, have you lost your mind?
That incense is tainted. Prolonged exposure can cloud your mind. It makes you lose focus.
Kael, don't you dare slander me.
The incense is tainted.
Alara, you have to believe me. This incense is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Your recent confusion, it must be related to what you've been eating lately.
But recently, I've only had the soup that Kyle prepared for me.
Exactly.
Kale.
So it was you. You've been drugging me all along.
I knew there was a reason why you attacked him just now. It was to stop Rowan from exposing you, from revealing your little scheme.
You don't believe a word I say. Not a single word. But you'll believe him, is that it?
Enough, Kale. Drugging me is one thing, but now you dare to hurt Rowan? I want you to. Apologize to him right now.
I did nothing wrong. He's the one who should apologize.
You drugged me and attacked him first, and you still claim you're innocent? You will apologize to me now, or get out. Get out of the Azure Sword Sect. Get out of the Azure Sword Sect.
The 3-year period. Once today passes, it will be over for good. I was too heavy-handed earlier. My apologies.
Forget it, since Kyle has admitted his fault. I, Rowan, am not one to hold a grudge. Just next time. Don't be so reckless.
I'll go prepare the medicine.
Oh no!
Years, a full 30 years. I am finally free. Back then, the Sword God's single strike shattered my physical form. That allowed Silas Voss to seize his chance and seal me away for 30 years. Now that I am free, I will slaughter everyone in the Azure Sword Sect first, to vent my hatred.
I can't believe that fiend has broken free. To be targeted by the Sword Demon, the Azure Sword Sect is finished this time, unless the Sword God reappears. Otherwise, its destruction is inevitable.
Kale Reiner. My apologies. I went too far earlier today. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
How could you be okay? Kale Reiner, I know. You didn't drug me on purpose. For my sake, you were willing to humble yourself so much and apologize to Brother Rowan. I'm very grateful to you.
Grateful? Just because I took the blame for your Brother Rowan?
Stop being so childish, Kale Reiner. No matter whether Brother Rowan was right or wrong, our Azure Sword Sect cannot afford to break ties with him.
After all, it's only because of him that the other 3 major sword sects agreed
to let the Azure Sword Sect return to the ranks of the 4 major sects of the Southern Marches. He is now the Azure Sword Sect's greatest benefactor.
So, you think the 3 major sword sects bowed their heads? Because of Rowan Blackwood?
Of course. If it weren't for Brother Rowan stepping in to help and using his strength to force the 3 major sects to yield, do you really think those 3 old foxes would have given in so easily?
Forced the 3 major sects to yield? How is he worthy of that?
Kale Reiner, I know in your heart you're jealous of Brother Rowan. That's normal, but I hope you can face reality. With his strength and status, he was never in the same league as a country doctor like you.
Jealous? There is no one in this entire world who could make me jealous. I just hope you can open your eyes, have your own judgment, and not be deceived by villains while still thinking you're right.
What do you mean?
3 years ago, your grandfather entrusted you to me just to buy you 3 years to grow. And what about you? You can't judge people correctly, can't distinguish between loyalty and treachery. You've been in the position of sect master for 3 years, yet you haven't improved at all. You have completely betrayed all the trust your grandfather placed in you.
That's enough, Kale Reiner. It's not your place, a lowly country doctor, to lecture me. I thought you were broad-minded, but I never expected you to be so narrow-minded and jealous. I was wrong about you. You say I haven't improved at all. Then let me ask you this. Since 3 years ago, since I took over the Azure Sword sect, what single matter within the sect haven't I handled personally? What single crisis haven't I resolved myself? I've given my all for this sect. It's only because of that the Azure Sword sect went from being on the brink of expulsion from the Southern Marches to reclaiming its peak position. And you, Kale Reiner, what about you? You're nothing but someone riding on my grandfather's legacy. A useless, freeloading son-in-law within the Azure Sword sect. How dare you lecture me?
It seems I was wrong after all.
Of course you were wrong. The fact that I came to you tonight of my own accord was already me giving you a way out. Your refusal to appreciate this favor only makes me despise you more.
I said I was wrong. My mistake was these past 3 years protecting you too completely. Shielding you from every storm, to the point I've let you become this stubborn, arrogant person you are now.
Protecting me? Don't you forget, the Azure Sword sect has sheltered you for 3 years, given you food and clothes. It was clearly me who was protecting you.
Alara Voss. Do you know that the peace the Azure Sword sect enjoys today is because I helped you, step by step, clear away powerful enemies. The Azure Sword sect's standing today is all because I, Kale Reiner, bore the weight in silence.
Kale Reiner, have you lost your mind? You, a man with no cultivation, a mere mountain doctor, cleared away powerful enemies for me? Protected the Azure Sword sect? Such an outrageous lie, and you dare speak it?
What's all this shouting? In the middle of the night, Kyle Reiner. Who gave you the nerve to argue with my daughter?
You've gone too far, Kale. How dare you? Have you forgotten these 3 years under whose protection you've managed to survive? If the Azure Sword sect hadn't taken you in, you might have died in the wilderness long ago, eaten by wild beasts, bones and all.
Dad, Mom, it's fine. It's just that Kale is upset and taking it out on me.
Taking it out on you? If he dares argue with you today, he'll dare hit you tomorrow. He's from the wilds. That lowly nature can't be changed. Listen to your mother. Divorce him immediately. Drive this useless man out of the Azure Sword sect.
Exactly. You must divorce. I've long been sick of this lazy, good-for-nothing, live-in son-in-law. Even if the old sect master owed his family a debt, we've looked after him for 3 years. That debt is long repaid.
Kale, I'm giving you one last chance. Apologize right now, and I might still forgive you. Don't be ungrateful.
What? Now you regret it? Too late.
Kale, apologize now or else.
Or else what? Kale.
Are you forcing my hand?
I'm not forcing you. The words are on your lips. Say them if you wish.
Fine. Or else. We get a divorce. We get a divorce. This is your last chance. Kale, stop clinging to your pathetic pride and putting on a show. If you can't leave the Azure Sword sect, if you can't leave me, then get down on your knees and apologize.
Fine.
Then. Divorce.
You. What did you say?
I said fine. Then we'll divorce. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll sign the divorce writ with you. From now on, I and you, Alara Voss, and this Azure Sword sect will have nothing more to do with each other.
Well, well, Kale Reiner. You think playing hard to get will make my daughter soften her heart? Is that it? Let me tell you, this little act of yours only makes us look down on you even more.
That's right, Kale Reiner. If you know what's good for you, get on your knees and apologize. Stop putting on this act.
Kale Reiner, I'm giving you one last chance. If you sincerely apologize to me, tonight's events I can pretend never happened. I'll give you the night. Think it over carefully. Tomorrow morning, if you still refuse to see reason, clinging to your pride and won't bow your head, then don't blame me for showing no mercy. Father, Mother, let's go.
Ungrateful wretch.
Three years of protection. And now, it's time to draw the line. And right at the last moment, a fly shows up.
Go! Silas Voss, for the grudge of sealing me away for 30 years today, I will repay you with the blood of every last member of your Azure Sword sect. That giant sword, could it be the Azure Sword sect's sect warding circle? Damn it. I never imagined the Azure Sword sect had such a move. But an attack of this scale can likely only be used once. Once my injuries have healed, that will be the day your Azure Sword sect fall.
The power from that sword strike last night. Half of its power remains. Consider it a final gift to the Azure Sword sect.
Elara, the weather is lovely today. I heard some new shops have opened in Cloudspire City. They have many novel items from the central region. I was wondering if you'd care to join me for a stroll through town.
It's also a good excuse to get out and let Kale Reiner cool his heels. It'll help him understand his proper place. That sounds wonderful, Rowan.
Elara, after you.
Hey, brother-in-law. Are you here to see Elara? She just left with Rowan.
Seraphina, please give these 2 letters to Elara Voss. One of them is a divorce writ. I've already signed it. As for the other one, Consider it my final gift to the Azure Sword Sect.
Brother-in-law. Are you really going to divorce Alara?
The 3-year agreement I made with Silas Voss is up. It's time for me to leave.
But, brother-in-law...
Kale. You've been thinking about it all day. You should have figured it out by now. If you admit your mistake now, I might still. You've got some nerve, Kale. Playing hard to get with me? You hid all your things just to make me worry. So I'd beg you to come back. Dream on. Kale. If you have the guts, stay hidden forever. Let's see how long you can last.
Sect Master, it's bad. Madame Thorne, she's had another attack. Her stomach pain is severe. She's writhing in bed.
What happened? My mother was fine during the day, wasn't she?
Sectmaster, Madame Thorne's old illness has flared up again. This episode is particularly fierce. It requires precise acupuncture to clear the blockage, to have any hope of treatment. My skills are inadequate. I'm truly powerless to help.
Useless. Sharu, go find Kale.
Sect Master, when Madame first fell ill, I went to fetch the young master immediately, but I searched all the places he usually frequents. He was nowhere to be found.
You've got some nerve, Kale. You're pulling this trick on me? My mother is gravely ill and you don't show up? This time you've gone too far. Kale, I know you're hiding in there. Aren't you tired of playing this cat and mouse game? My mother is seriously ill right now. She needs treatment urgently. I'm giving you one last chance. Within 10 breaths, you come out here right now. Otherwise, I, Alara Voss, swear I will never forgive you. I don't believe you can really watch my mother suffer. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1. Fine, Kale. If you're so stubborn, then stay hidden forever. Mother, just hold on a little longer. Go to Cloudspire City at once. Fetch the best doctors. Every clinic, every renowned physician in residence, bring them all here. I refuse to believe that without Kale Reinor, our Azure Sword Sect can't cure a simple stomachache.
Yes.
Kale Reiner. If you have any guts, stay hidden forever. But if you dare show your face, I will make you pay dearly for what you did today.
Sect Master.
Is it Kale Reinor? No.
It's young Master Rowan.
Please show him in.
Alara. I heard your mother is unwell. I went to Cloudhold Citadel to the largest herbalist's shop and invited their chief physician to come. He's sure to cure her.
Thank you for your concern, Rowan. However, last night I already summoned several renowned doctors from Cloudspire City. Mother's condition has stabilized for now.
Stabilized is good. You look rather tired, Elara. Why don't we go for a stroll in Cloudspire City to clear your mind?
Thank you for the offer, but with Mother being ill, I'm really not in the mood for leisure. Please don't mind me.
Well, all right then. Elara, you focus on taking good care of your mother. Once she recovers, we can go then. I'll take my leave now.
All right. Take care on your way.
Elara, this is from your husband. He asked me to pass it to you.
Pass it where? Is he? Why did he ask you to deliver it?
He left the Azure Sword sect early yesterday morning.
What? He left early yesterday morning. That's impossible.
It's true, Elara. I came to the main hall yesterday morning. I ran into him looking for you. You weren't there. He gave me 2 envelopes and asked me to deliver them. Kale said one of them is a final gift for the Azure Sword sect, and the other is a divorce writ. He's already signed it. After saying that, Kale left.
Divorce writ. He's gone. He really left. Kale Reiner, you said you could never leave the Azure Sword sect. That you could never leave me. It was all a lie. You broke your promise. You're a liar.
No, Elara. Kale, in the past, might have truly cared for you. But these past 3 years, every time he gave his heart, he wasn't met with gratitude, but with mockery and humiliation. Everyone has feelings, no matter how warm the heart. It can't withstand being doused with cold water again and again. Elara, I came here this time first to deliver these things to you, and second, to say goodbye.
What? You're leaving too?
Kale used to tell me. The world outside is vast, and the scenery is beautiful. I've grown up in the Azure Sword sect since I was little. I want to go out and see it.
Go. If you want to leave, then leave.
Elara, try to let it go. I think Kale wouldn't want to see you like this.
The way I treated him before. He'd be thrilled to see me heartbroken and in tears.
No, Elara, Kale is definitely not that kind of person. Even though he's usually quiet, I can feel that deep down he's actually very gentle. Brother-in-law. After leaving the Azure Sword sect, where do you plan to go?
I haven't decided yet. Perhaps I'll just wander the world.
Well, if I need to find you, where should I look?
If you truly need to find me, come to the sky-shattering Sanctum.
The sky-shattering Sanctum. I'm coming.
Elara. I heard that useless eyesore Kael finally had the sense to divorce you. That's wonderful news. Elara, you're finally free of that dead weight. From now on, you're free. You'll never be dragged down by such a lowly person again.
Free? I left Kael. Am I really free? Why do I feel so empty inside? It feels even heavier than before.
Elara, you have to look forward. Have you forgotten your grandfather's expectations for you? Forgotten your dream to restore the Azure Sword Sect and return it to the pinnacle of the Southern Marches? Have you?
Restore the Azure Sword Sect. Rowan, you're right. I shouldn't be thinking about this now. The future of the Azure Sword Sect is what I should be focused on.
Elara, you know, my feelings for you have never changed. Before, you were bound by duty. But now that the shackles are gone, could you give me a chance?
Rowan, I'm not really ready to think about romance yet. But we could give it a try.
Excellent. Don't worry, Elara. I won't let you down. I will help the Azure Sword Sect rise to even greater heights.
Kael, I'll prove it to you. That by leaving you, I, Elara Voss, and the Azure Sword Sect will only become stronger.
Elara, try this. Poached spirit fish, spicy, numbing, fresh, and fragrant. It really whets the appetite. And this, stir-fried fire pepper beast meat. I heard you've been training hard lately. This is great for replenishing your vitality.
Rowan. Actually, I never eat spicy food.
This... I didn't know. I'm sorry. Let me make some milder dishes.
No, don't. There's no need for the trouble.
Here, eat it while it's hot. None of it is spicy. Your favorite.
Elara. Last time, when I was helping you clear your meridians, we were interrupted. Lately, during your cultivation, do you still feel any blockages? If you're still uncomfortable, I can help guide your energy once more.
I do still feel some discomfort. Then I'll trouble you to help me once more.
Elara, you should first regulate your breathing. I'll prepare the elixir of vitality needed for the process. This time, I'll make sure you get twice the results with half the effort.
Kael Reiner once said, it was this incense that was the problem. Could it be... It wasn't my imagination. This incense, it's really off. After inhaling it, it really does make people feel their blood and energy surge, and their consciousness scatter. So what Kael Reiner said that day was all true. He never drugged me at all. It was Rowan Blackwood. It was this incense. Not only did I misunderstand him, I even forced him to apologize to Rowan Blackwood. I want you to apologize to him right now.
I did nothing wrong. He's the one who should apologize.
You drugged and injured someone first. How dare you say you did nothing wrong? You will apologize to me right now, or get out of the Azure Sword sect. Why? Why couldn't I just trust him back then?
Elara, I'm ready. We can start any time. Elara.
Rowan Blackwood. This. Is this what you call calming incense?
Elara. What's wrong with you? Why do you ask? This is definitely calming incense.
That's enough. Rowan. When you cleared my meridians for me, it was clearly this incense of yours that was the problem. It caused my chi and blood to become unstable, and my consciousness to scatter.
No, Elara. You have to believe me, this incense is absolutely fine. It's Kale. He's slandering me. You mustn't be fooled by him.
Take a good look. Do I need to light it again? And let you experience this calming incense for yourself? Or should I call for a physician? To examine it on the spot and see what filthy thing is really hidden inside this stick?
I'm sorry, Elara. It was my fault. I wasn't thinking straight. It's because I like you so much, and care about you so much. That's why I wanted to use that incense. Please, just forgive me this once. I promise from now on I'll treat you right. Never again.
Don't touch me. Like me? Care about me? You call this liking someone? I, Elara Voss, don't deserve that kind of affection. Rowan Blackwood. You make me sick.
Elara.
Just go. I don't want to see you right now. Right now, I want to be alone.
Elara. Please, give me another chance.
Get out. Right now, this instant, immediately. Or else. Don't blame me for what happens next. Kale. I'm sorry. I was wrong about you.
That incense was off. Prolonged exposure can cloud your mind.
I jumped to conclusions without any proof. I just assumed you were the one who drugged me and forced you to apologize. Back then, you must have felt so wronged. I wronged you like that. I trampled all over your good intentions. That's also why you finally made up your mind to leave, isn't it? How could I have been so foolish? Why couldn't I have just trusted your word for once? Instead, I chose to trust an outsider like Rowan Blackwood. Kale Reiner. Kale Reiner. Even though I know I'm wrong. I have to keep going down this wrong path. The Azure Sword Sect has a shaky foundation, and we lack strength. To return to the four great sword sects, we still need to rely on Rowan Blackwood. Kale, don't blame me. What I carry on my shoulders is the entire fate of the Azure Sword Sect. To achieve great things, some personal attachments must be sacrificed.
Welcome back, Master.
Corin. I ran into that little sword demon yesterday. He's broken free.
Zevran Vial, the sword demon. That guy was sealed away for 30 years. He actually survived.
Just say what's on your mind.
There's something this disciple doesn't understand. 30 years ago, Ancestor, your power had already reached the pinnacle. By all accounts, that sword demon shouldn't have escaped your grasp. But why did you...
30 years ago, my heavenly tribulation was approaching. My energy was in flux, so I couldn't use my full power. I could only muster 10% of it to strike him down with a single blow, but the fact he could withstand my strike and not die means he does have some skill.
I see. But why did you let him go this time?
I didn't let him go. After breaking free, he became more cautious. He's left traces of his essence elsewhere, even if I had slain him then. He could have resurrected. Furthermore, behind this sword demon, there's likely the shadow of the Northern Wastes.
Could it be the fallen god's spire? Those traitors from the fallen god's spire once betrayed our sky-shattering sanctum and left. Then they founded the fallen god's spire and took over the Northern Wastes in one fell swoop. All these years, they've been at odds with our sky-shattering sanctum.
This sword demon is just bait they sent out. There must be a deeper purpose behind it, but in the face of absolute power, everything else is meaningless.
Could it be that you've already
surpassed all tribulations, severed your worldly ties, and ascended to immortality?
Your disciple congratulates you on attaining the path of the sword, immortal.
No need for formalities. Corin, I'll probably be staying at the Sanctum for a while.
You're welcome to stay as long as you like. If you need anything, just say the word. I'll do everything in my power.
Who would have thought the Azure Sword Sect still has a formation like this? It must have been set up by those from the sky-shattering Sanctum. Now those people from the sky-shattering Sanctum must already know that I've broken free. I must recover from my injuries quickly to be able to protect myself. Now the Azure Sword Sect's protective formation has already dissipated. Perfect. I can use the essence, blood, and soul of everyone in the entire sect to help me heal and recover. After I meditate and recuperate for 3 more days, 3 days from now will be the time the Azure Sword Sect is wiped out.
Kale, I'm thirsty. I want some of that 8 treasures broth you make.
I'm busy, sweetie. I know you've been working hard lately. I made this especially for you. It's your favorite. 8 treasures broth. Drink it while it's hot. It'll help you recover.
Thanks, Mom.
What's wrong? Doesn't it taste good?
Yeah, It's a bit bitter.
Bitter? How could that be? Oh no! Donna! Why is it bitter? I followed the recipe exactly for the 8 treasures broth. How could it be bitter?
Just say what you mean.
Sect Master. The ingredients for Madam's 8 treasures broth were ordered by us from shops in Cloudspire City, and the shops in the city, to make them last longer, use many ingredients that have been dried and aged for a long time. So the broth that's made from them is bound to have a bitter, astringent taste.
Then why is it that Master Kale's 8 treasures broth from before was never bitter? It was even refreshingly sweet.
That's because the ingredients Master Kale used for the broth were never bought from an apothecary. Instead, before dawn, he would personally go deep into the back mountains to pick the freshest ingredients and bring them back. Sometimes, if you said you wanted some in the middle of the night, Master Kale would get up right away, grab a lantern, and head into the mountains.
So Kale Reiner was doing all this behind the scenes. He did so much for me.
What's the big deal? He's a live-in son-in-law who eats and lives off us. What's wrong with him doing some chores? It's just gathering some soup ingredients. That's hardly worth mentioning.
Exactly.
Mother. Tell me, was I too cold towards Kale Reiner before? Too unkind?
Oh, you child. Why bring this up again? Our Azure Sword sect feeds him and clothes him. We gave him a place to live. We've already gone above and beyond. He's the one with no talent. He's not worthy of you. Who can you blame for that? All right, my daughter. Tomorrow is the day our Azure Sword sect officially rejoins the 4 great sword sects of the Southern Marches. How are the preparations?
Everything is ready.
The other 3 major sword sects and other influential figures will arrive first thing tomorrow morning. If the ceremony goes smoothly, our Azure Sword sect will restore our former glory.
We will truly establish ourselves in the Southern Marches.
Excellent. Our Azure Sword sect is finally on the rise again. By the way, my dear daughter, at tomorrow's ceremony, you must properly thank young Master Rowan. Although he made a foolish mistake before, as a man facing the woman he loves, a moment of weakness is only natural. Besides, he made the 3 great sword sects back down. That's an undeniable achievement. Right now, you and that good-for-nothing Kale Reiner are already divorced. You have nothing to do with him. I think. This Rowan truly cares for you. And he's a disciple of the Sacred Land. His status is noble. If you could become his partner...
Oh, Mom, please stop. I'm not in the mood to think about this right now.
What do you mean, not in the mood? This is about the rest of your life. You're not still hung up on that good-for-nothing Kale Reiner, are you? Elara, wake up! That country doctor, what's so great about him? He has nothing to offer. Rowan is better than him in every way, 1,000 times over.
Mother. Kale isn't as bad as you say. Yes, he may not have a prestigious status or power, but these past 3 years, he's taken such good care of me. Does that count for nothing?
Taking care of you? That's a servant's job. Any maid could do that. Listen to me, child. At the ceremony tomorrow, find a chance to show some favor to Rowan. Let's get this marriage settled soon. It would be a huge blessing for you and the sect.
Mom, please stop. I'm tired.
You should go rest now.
As for tomorrow, I know what I'm doing.
You stubborn child.
The invitation from the Azure Sword sect. You both received it, right? What are your thoughts?
Zevran Vale has broken free. He's headed straight for the Azure Sword sect for revenge. Logically, the Azure Sword sect should be in ruins by now. But the Azure Sword sect is completely fine. What does that tell you?
It means Zevran Vile might not have succeeded, or even suffered a setback.
Exactly. Zevran Vale, what kind of person is he? 30 years ago, he swept through the southern marches undefeated. Someone who could make him suffer a setback. Just think about it. 7 days ago, who came to the ancient Blade Gate with an invincible presence and forced us to bow our heads?
Kyle Raynor. Is that Senior Kyle Raynor?
He managed to drive back Zevran Vale, even inflicted serious injuries on him. Senior Kyle's true strength is likely far beyond anything we can imagine.
Do you all remember? The founding patriarch of the Azure Sword sect, Silas Voss. Back then, how did he start from nothing?
Rumor has it, when Silas Voss was young, he once followed an incredibly mysterious Supreme Swordmaster, received his guidance, and was granted some foundational treasures.
So, are you suggesting that Supreme Master might very well be Senior Kyle?
If our speculation is correct, then the opportunity Silas Voss had back then is now, right before the three of us.
Back in the day, Silas Voss had almost nothing to his name. Yet, through sheer determination, he laid the foundation for the Azure Sword sect. And now, our three factions have a solid foundation of our own. If we have the chance to follow Kale Raynor,
it seems our three factions in the future truly have hope to stand shoulder to shoulder with the sky-shattering Sanctum and reach the pinnacle of the southern marches together.
In that case, what are we waiting for? Prepare immediately. Gather the most valuable gifts from our three factions and head to the Azure Sword sect. At the celebration ceremony, publicly pledge our allegiance to Kale Raynor.
We'll go prepare right away.
The injuries are finally stabilized. Although not fully recovered, it's more than enough to wipe out a mere Azure Sword sect. That will suffice. I'll use the blood of your entire sect to celebrate my return to the southern marches.
Elara. What happened before? That was foolish of me. I promise it will never happen again. Can you forgive me?
Let's not dwell on the past. Rowan, you've been the savior of the Azure Sword sect. If not for you, the other three major sword sects would never have backed down.
Indeed. Young Master Rowan is so accomplished and a disciple of the Sacred Land, no less. Those minor mistakes are easily corrected. Young Master Rowan, don't just stand there. Please, sit next to Elara. Today you're our guest of honor.
Kale Reiner, you left first. Our paths have diverged. I shouldn't hold on anymore. Rowan, please have a seat. Sectmaster Rorik Fairchild of the Ancient Blade Gate, Sectmaster Eamon Reed of the Celestial Sword Order, and Sectmaster Caspian Frost of the Valley of 10,000 Blades are present. Sectmaster Fairchild, Sectmasters Reed and Frost, your presence honors us. Elara apologizes for not greeting you sooner. The Azure Sword Sect is truly illuminated by your visit.
You're too kind, Sectmaster Voss. Congratulations to the Azure Sword Sect on regaining its place among the 4 great sword sects. Sectmaster Voss, you're truly blessed to have such a powerful ally backing you. From now on, the Azure Sword Sect will soar. We'll be left far behind.
You flatter me. For our sect to return to the top of the 4 great sects. It is true. We did have the help of a noble patron. To earn his aid is an honor for Elara and for the Azure Sword Sect.
Sectmaster Voss, to be frank, the 3 of us came here today not only to offer congratulations, but also for another important purpose.
Oh? And what other guidance might the 3 of you offer?
We come to pledge our allegiance.
Sectmaster Rorik, what do you mean by that? Submission.
Exactly. I, Rorik Fairchild, on behalf of the entire Ancient Blade Gate, have come here today to pledge our allegiance to Master Kael. From this day forward, the entire Ancient Blade Gate will follow Master Kael's lead, looking to you for direction. If you have any commands, we will carry them out without hesitation, even at the cost of our lives.
The Celestial Sword Order also resolutely wishes to serve Master Kael as our leader.
The entire Valley of 10,000 Blades also wishes to follow Master Kael. We are at your disposal.
Did you hear that? Allegiance. The 3 great sword sects are actually submitting to young Master Rowan. Young Master Rowan's strength and prestige have actually reached such heights already.
Strange. Why did I hear them say that they were submitting to Master Kael?
Three sect masters, you're too kind. I'm not worthy to have you pledge allegiance to me. However, you misspoke just now. My name is Rowan, not Kael.
A slip of the tongue. Bullshit. We're pledging allegiance to Kael Reiner.
Rowan Blackwood, who do you think you are? To think we would ever bow to you, that is simply wishful thinking, a pipe dream.
Rorik Fairchild. What do you mean by that?
Huh.
I mean you, Rowan Blackwood. You can't even make the rankings at the sky-shattering Sanctum. You're nothing but a fraud who's all talk. You're not even fit to polish our boots. How dare you boast like that here?
Huh.
The revered senior we 3 speak of is a true master of unfathomable power. How could a clown like you even compare?
The senior you're talking about. If it's not me, who else could it be?
You think you're worthy?
Three sect masters. The one you wish to submit to? Who is it exactly?
It is your husband, Kael Reiner. Senior Kael. Kael Reiner. Senior Kael.
Kael Reiner. Kael Reiner.
It can't be.
It really is him. No.
Impossible. Rorik, have you all lost your minds? Kael Reiner is just a worthless nobody. He even has to live off a woman. To submit to him is digging your own graves.
Rowan, how dare you? If you disrespect Master Kael one more time, I will kill you. I don't care if you're from the Holy Land.
Sect Masters, you must be mistaken. Kael Reiner is my live-in son-in-law. He's lived right under my nose for 3 years. I know exactly what he's capable of. He has no cultivation at all. How could he possibly be some legendary master?
Mrs. Voss, you're blind. You can't recognize a true dragon. You lived under the same roof with Kael Reiner for 3 years, and yet you treated a true dragon like dirt. It's laughable and pathetic.
Master Voss, do you really think the three of us would gamble with our sect's future as a joke, or pledge allegiance so lightly?
No. The three of you lead the great sword sects. You are formidable leaders. Of course you wouldn't. It's just, I still have my doubts. Why would the three of you submit to him?
Master Voss, are you not aware that Kael Reiner came to our ancient blade gate?
Kael Reiner? He went to your ancient blade gate?
Of course. 7 days ago, Senior Kael Reiner came alone to the ancient blade gate. With just one move, he subdued us all. It was Senior Kael Reiner who, with his invincible might, won us over completely. That's why the three of us agreed to let the Azure Sword Sect rejoin the four great sword sects.
You? So you agreed to let the Azure Sword Sect return because of Kael Reiner?
Of course. Only Senior Kael Reiner can make our three sects follow his lead.
It's him. It really is him. He's been helping me all along.
Impossible. But Rowan clearly said, he was the one who helped us.
Him? Rowan Blackwood. Madame Xiao, you must have been fooled by this impostor. He's just a fraud who stole credit from Kael Reiner.
Rowan.
You.
I see. So Kael Reiner is the one from the Azure Sword Sect, the true benefactor.
Impossible. This doesn't make sense. If he's really that powerful, why would he pretend to be ordinary? Why would he stay at the Azure Sword Sect and endure humiliation for 3 years? What's in it for him?
Kael Reiner wasn't deliberately hiding his power. He had simply returned to his true nature. He disdains showing off in front of the likes of you. And these past 3 years, he hasn't been swallowing his pride either. He's just been silently protecting your Azure Sword Sect.
Protecting? Aside from mooching off the Azure Sword Sect, eating and drinking for free, when has he ever protected our Azure Sword Sect?
Lady Elowen, are you aware that these past 3 years, my ancient blade gate has been trying to suppress your sect and dispatched 17 groups of elite spies or assassins? Some to gather intelligence, others to sabotage your spiritual veins and herb fields.
Daughter, is this true?
I didn't know. I never noticed.
Sect Master Alara. Of course you wouldn't notice anything, because all 17 groups of people I sent without exception mysteriously vanished.
They went in and never to return.
At first, I thought it was because your Azure Sword Sect was too well defended, or that Silas Voss had left some hidden safeguard. Until that day when I saw Kael Reiner. I sensed his unfathomable power. That's when it all clicked for me. It was Kael Reiner. It was him. Without any of you ever knowing, silently and without a trace, he eliminated every single enemy that came. Like wiping away dust, he helped you sweep away every obstacle. This is Kael Reiner's ironclad proof of protecting your Azure Sword Sect for 3 years. Protecting your Azure Sword Sect.
For 3 years.
I see. So, the Azure Sword Sect has been safe and sound these past 3 years, able to focus on our development. It wasn't luck. It was Kael Reiner working behind the scenes. For me. And the Azure Sword Sect, blocking every attack, seen and unseen. No wonder the sect's spiritual veins have never had any issues. No wonder the sect has never been invaded by outsiders. It was all him, silently watching over us all along. I've been enjoying this peace that his silent protection brought, yet I treated him with utter humiliation. I even went so far as to kick him out. I even drove him out.
My daughter, you shouldn't blame yourself too much. If Kael Reiner didn't say anything, how could we have known? He did so much for us.
Right. Exactly. Why? Why did he do so much yet never said a word? He never told me.
Sir, Sanctum Master Voss. As the ancients said, those who know me know my worries. Those who don't wonder what I seek. Perhaps what Senior Kael thought was, those who understand him don't need an explanation. And for those who don't, even if he explained, it would be pointless.
Trust is a heavy word. If you truly believed in him, why would you need him to explain everything, to prove his innocence? If deep down, you don't trust him, if you see him as worthless, even if he tore his heart out and showed it to you, laid the facts right before your eyes, you'd still think he had ulterior motives?
Yeah. He explained it to me. I was the one who didn't believe him. I was the one who kept pushing him away, trampling his sincerity underfoot. I'm the most foolish, the most blind person in the world.
Kael Reiner.
I finally understand. You left the Azure Sword Sect. Not to play some game of playing hard to get with me. It's because you were truly disappointed in the Azure Sword Sect that you left.
What? Senior Kael has left? When did this happen?
Just a few days ago. Left a divorce writ and left.
Oh no, we're still a step too late. We missed our chance to meet Master Kael, to express our gratitude.
Rowan Blackwood. When the Azure Sword Sect returned as the leader of the 4 great sword sects, it was clearly Kael's doing. Why did you take credit for it? Why did you lie to me? Was it you who helped us?
Elara.
This Rowan is just a fringe disciple of the sky-shattering Sanctum. A fringe disciple. In terms of strength, he can't even make the top 100. And he's been using the Sanctum's name for years, bragging that he's a top 10 disciple, or a future sovereign candidate. Who knows how many people, naive folks, he's fooled for their respect and resources. This man is nothing but a complete and utter scoundrel.
So you're actually such a despicable scoundrel.
No, Elara, I didn't mean to take credit. I did it for your own good.
You shut your mouth. Rowan Blackwood, from this day forward, the Azure Sword Sect severs all ties with you. Now get out of my sight this instant.
You're telling me to leave? Fine. Elara Voss. Don't you dare regret this.
Sect Master Elara. Although Senior Kael has departed, the matter we 3 have spoken of will not be retracted because of it. From this day forward, the Azure Sword Sect shall stand as the 4th major sword sect, equal in standing with our ancient Blade Gate, the Celestial Sword Order, and the Valley of 10,000 Blades.
Indeed, regarding past grievances, we hope Sect Master Elara will let bygones be bygones. In the future, the 4 great sword sects must be united as one, supporting each other.
Yes, yes.
I, Elara, was also at fault in past matters. From now on, my Azure Sword Sect is willing to advance hand in hand with the 3 great sects.
Sect Master Elara, it is truly a regret that we did not see Senior Kael today. A real pity. If in the future you have any news of Senior Kael, we hope you will inform us.
Certainly.
3 of you.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Zevran Vale.
The elite of the Southern March's 4 great sword sects are all gathered here. Perfect. Today, I'll use the essence and life force of every last one of you to fully restore my cultivation.
Zevran Vale, 30 years ago. The sword fiend my grandfather sealed away. It's actually him.
Zevran Vale, you dare show your face here? Have you forgotten how Kael Reinor severely wounded you and drove you back?
Kael Reinor? What kind of nonsense is this?
He actually doesn't know Kael Reinor? Could it be they've never crossed paths? Then how was the crisis at the Azure Sword Sect resolved back then?
You don't need to put on such a mysterious act here. Throwing around some meaningless titles to try and intimidate me. In the Southern Marches, aside from the sword god of 30 years ago, I fear no one. What a shame, though. That sword god has long since vanished without a trace. Probably passed away long ago. Ha 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 ha! Today, no one can save you.
Sect Master Voss, this fiend's cultivation is overwhelming. Today, we must join forces if we hope to survive.
Everyone, let's attack together.
A last desperate struggle. A futile struggle. I've already given you a chance to struggle. What a pity. This is all you've got. Ants will always be ants. You're not even worthy of getting me to warm up, not even close.
If Kael Reinor were here, the outcome would be completely different.
If Kael Reinor were here, the one begging for mercy would be this fiend.
It's all my fault. It was me. I was the one who drove him away step by step. I was the one. I destroyed the Azure Sword Sect's last hope.
You keep calling him Senior Kael. I'm curious, who exactly is he?
Demon! Senior Kael is a peerless powerhouse of our time. His magic is profound, his swordsmanship unrivaled. With a mere flick of his wrist, he could suppress you. How dare you act so arrogantly here?
A peerless powerhouse. Suppress me? In the Southern Marches? Apart from the Sword God, who would dare claim they can suppress me? That Senior Kael you keep talking about, if he were truly here, he'd just be another piece of prime blood food. Silas Voss's son. Let's start with you.
Father.
You're asking for it. Your father, Silas Voss, back when I was wounded by Kael Reinor, he took advantage and sealed me away in that place of utter darkness for 30 whole years. 30 years. Not a single moment passed where I didn't think about tearing his soul apart. It's just a shame that old man died too soon. But it doesn't matter. I'll kill you! Then wipe out every last one of your Voss bloodline, and then destroy the entire Azure Sword Sect. It'll be just the same.
Spare me! Master Zevran, this has nothing to do with me. It was all my father's doing. I'm begging you, please don't kill me. Please, I'm begging you, don't kill me.
Your father, Silas Voss, he may not have been that strong in his lifetime, but he was still a legendary figure in his own right. How could he have a son like you, such a pathetic coward? You don't even have 1% of your father's backbone. You've disappointed me.
Sect Master Alara, before Kael Reinor left, did he leave anything behind?
He only left the divorce writ. Wait, that's not right. Kael Reinor. He also left a piece of paper.
This is Kael Reinor left behind. It's Kael Reinor left for us as a contingency.
So the final gift wasn't this paper. It was this. Single sword strike contained within it.
Damn it! The Azure Sword Sect actually has such overwhelming power. Damn it. If I were still at my peak, this wouldn't have happened.
I bow in gratitude for your life-saving grace, Kael Reinor.
Kael Reinor, you've saved me once again. You've saved the Azure Sword Sect. And yet I was the one who lost you.
Daughter. Are you really sure about this?
Yes. Since I'm the one who lost Kael Reinor, then I'll be the one to find him and bring him back. No matter where he is. I will find him. Kael Reinor. This time, it's my turn to take the initiative.
You're back.
Master. Who was that who just left?
Just an old friend I haven't seen in years. What's wrong? You went out for a bit and now you're so down.
Master? I am useless.
I told you long ago to focus on your cultivation, not spend all your time chasing after women. It's led you astray. Now you're tasting the bitter fruit.
I know I was wrong.
Enough! You go and get ready. We're returning to the Holy Land with me. I am about to be promoted to one of the Holy Land's 10 elders. We need to go back early to prepare.
The 10 elders? Master, are you serious? The 10 elders of the Council of Elders? That's the Holy Land's true core decision-making body. Their status is second only to the Sovereign. They hold immense power. Congratulations, Master. Once you become one of the 10 elders, then my status as your direct disciple will rise as well.
So, cut it out with this pathetic act of pining over some woman. It's disgraceful. Focus on your training with your master. Soon enough, you won't just have Elara Voss. You could have the most renowned fairies in all of the southern marches, if you so desired.
You're absolutely right, Master. From now on, I will devote myself to following you. I won't let you down.
That's more like it. Go and prepare.
As you command. Just you wait, Elara Voss. It won't be long. Before I make you and the entire Azure Sword Sect regret everything, you'll be begging me on your knees.
Ancestor. If you're here at the Mistveil Peak and you're feeling a bit bored, you're welcome to visit our sacred grounds and take a look around. Today happens to be the initiation rite at the sacred grounds. It's quite the lively event.
All right then. Since I have nothing better to do, I might as well go take a look.
In that case, this disciple won't disturb your peace any longer. As it happens, there are some mundane matters within the sacred grounds that require my attention. I'll take my leave now.
Go ahead. The initiation rite. Perfect chance to see what kind of talent this sacred grounds attracts.
The sky-shattering sanctum is so vast. My brother-in-law only said I could come to the sky-shattering sanctum to find him. But where should I go to find him? Alden... Excuse me, within the sanctum, have you heard of a person named Kael Reinor?
I haven't heard that name. This includes the outer and inner sectors of the sanctum, including some well-known stewards and chamberlains. I'm familiar with them all. I really haven't heard of this person.
It's okay. As long as my brother-in-law is really here, no matter how vast the Sanctum is, I'll search slowly. I'll find him someday.
Everyone, just now, I showed you around to get familiar with the place. That's the Sanctum's official rules. Now, I'll tell you about an unwritten rule in the outer sector. An unwritten rule.
Alden, what rule?
Monthly tributes on schedule. A tribute. Paid monthly.
Tribute?
Yes, that's right. The outer sect of the Holy Land has tens of thousands of disciples. A real mixed bag. To make management easier, many unwritten rules have sprung up. The entire outer sect is carved up by dozens of factions, big and small. Each faction is controlled by one, or even several, powerful senior brothers with strong backing. New disciples, unless your background is so strong that no one dares to touch you, must join a new faction. Then, based on the resources you receive each month for cultivation, you pay a tribute on time to gain their protection. Only then can you barely live a stable life in the outer sect. Otherwise...
Isn't this just outright extortion? Doesn't the Holy Land do anything about it?
This rule has been around for a long time. It said the sect master in charge of outer sect affairs back then tacitly allowed it, and it eventually became the unspoken law of survival here. No one dares to disobey.
Hey, Alden. Showing the newbies around? This batch doesn't look too bad.
Senior Brother Gideon. This is the outer sect's leader of the Tiger's Gate, Gideon Hale. Senior Brother Gideon.
Alden, these are all fresh recruits, right? You're taking them to collect this month's share?
Yes, Senior Brother Gideon, that's right. I'm taking the junior brothers and sisters to collect their entry alchemical pills and spirit stones.
Then there's no need to go.
This? What does that mean?
Newcomers. Listen up, all of you. You've just joined the Outer Sect, and you're not affiliated with any faction yet. Perfect. My faction, the Tiger's Gate, is always looking for talent. Starting now, you're all members of the Tiger's Gate. As for this month's alchemical pills and spirit stones, they'll be converted directly into an initiation tribute, as a tribute to me, your senior brother.
Brother Gideon, according to the Outer Sect rules, new disciples are exempt from tributes for their first month to get settled in. And it's been the long-standing practice to only collect, at most, 1/3 of their resources. They've never had to hand over us everything. That's against the rules.
Rules? Alden, who do you think you are? You dare lecture me about rules? In this place, my word, Gideon Hale's word, is the law. In this territory, what I, Gideon Hale, say is the law. What?
You have a problem with that?
Who has a problem? Step forward and let this senior brother have a good look at you.
Senior Brother Gideon, whether we pay tribute or not is our choice. You have no right to force us.
No right to interfere. Choice. Good, very good. I like people like you, the ones with backbone. Who else has a problem? Anyone else wants to talk about choice?
The initiation rite. Back when I first founded the sky-shattering Sanctum, there was no talk of inner and outer sects. Times have changed. There are more rules now, and more mixed company. It wouldn't hurt to go take a look.
You've gone too far. We're all fellow disciples. How could you be so ruthless?
Outrageous. Sweetheart, you call this too far? Sweetheart, I see you're quite the looker.
Sticking with these losers is a waste. Why not come with me instead? Be my woman. Just say yes. Not only will you be exempt from tributes, but all the cultivation resources you need. As much as you want will be yours. What do you say?
In your dreams, I'd rather die than agree to someone as shameless as you.
So you'd rather do this the hard way? Today, you'll agree whether you want to or not. You have no choice. You! When I set my sights on a woman, no one gets away. Men. Seize her. Take her back. Any woman I set my sights on never gets away. Men. Seize her. Take her away.
What are you doing? Let me go, you bastards.
Pretty thing? Don't struggle. Just submit to this senior brother, Gideon Hale, and you'll be living the good life.
Ha! Gideon Hale! Don't you dare lay a hand on me. My brother-in-law will make you pay.
Oh ho, brother-in-law? What backwater did he crawl out of? Tell him to come now. I'll take care of him too.
You. Who do you think you're messing with? You. Who do you think you're messing with?
Brother-in-law. Let go of me.
Bastard! Let me go now. Do you have any idea who I am? If you don't let go, you'll regret ever being born.
Regret? I honestly don't know the meaning of the word regret. Why don't? You teach me.
Brother-in-law.
You? You're asking for it. What are you two standing around for? Take him out!
Oh no, this is really bad. We've made a huge mistake. This Gideon Hale is the nephew of Kian Hale, the Outer Sect Master.
Brother-in-law, are you okay?
I'm fine. But you really came all the way to the sky-shattering Sanctum.
I said I'd come find you, brother-in-law. I keep my promises.
You? Are you hurt?
No. You got here just in time, brother-in-law.
You son of a bitch! How dare you hurt me? No matter who you are. Today, you're a dead man. You've got guts. Don't you dare run. You got guts. Don't you run.
What's the matter? Can't handle it, so you're calling for backup? Perfect. I can call for backup too.
You can call for backup too? Good. Very good. Let's see today. Whose backup is better? Let's see who can save you today. You, go now! Find my uncle. Tell him I'm getting beat up. Tell him to bring help now. Go!
Corin, come to the Outer Sect now.
Master, I'll be right there.
Hey, you. You should get out of here. That's Gideon Hale. He's Kian Hale's own nephew. You hit him. Master Kian won't let this slide. This Gideon Hale is Kian Hale's nephew. His own nephew. You hit him. Sect Master Kian won't let this go.
Brother-in-law, did I cause trouble for you?
No. The person I called should be more powerful than Kian Hale.
You're all talk. And you're not afraid of Kian Hale? In this outer sect, my uncle is the law. The person you called isn't afraid? Don't tell me. You can even summon an inner sect elder? Dream on.
Should be more powerful than the inner sect elder you mentioned. Even more powerful.
More powerful than an inner sect elder? Then that must be only the sovereign himself. With your shabby look, you think you're fit to know the sovereign, bragging without thinking. When my uncle arrives, let's see how you keep talking tough.
Just you wait. My brother-in-law never brags. You'll be crying later.
Hey, you! Who dares hurt my nephew? Tired of living?
Uncle! Uncle! Uncle Kian! Uncle! You have to stand up for me. It's this guy right here. He attacked me for no reason, just jumped me right away. I even told him who you are, and he said, "Who do you think you are?" He has no respect for you at all.
You are from the inner sect?
No.
Since you're not from the inner sect, how dare you cause trouble in my outer sect and hurt my nephew? You have no idea what you're up against. Since Gideon has injured legs, fine. I, the sect master, will be fair. I'll just break both your legs. As a warning, so you'll learn who you can and can't mess with in the outer sect.
Kian Hale, how dare you!
Greetings, Sovereign.
We were unaware of your arrival, Sovereign.
Mr. Kin. My apologies for being late. I hope you weren't alarmed.
It's fine. You're just in time.
Kian Hale. How dare you to show disrespect to Mr. Chin? And even attempt violence. It seems to me you have a death wish.
Please calm your anger, Sovereign. It's because this man injured my nephew. I was acting in the heat of the moment. I was forced to act.
Forced to act? Do you truly believe I know nothing of this?
Yes. Gideon Hale.
It was this wretch acting behind my back.
Sovereign, please see reason.
Uncle! The matter of collecting tributes was something you tacitly approved, and most of the tribute collected ended up in your own pockets.
You bastard! What nonsense are you spouting?
Sovereign, please be just. This disciple is absolutely not lying.
Kian Hale is hereby stripped of his position as Outer Sect Master. His cultivation will be sealed, along with Gideon Hale and all his accomplices. They are to be imprisoned in the sacred prison. Interrogate them thoroughly. Investigate all their crimes. And punish them severely.
Sovereign, have mercy, Sovereign. I know I was wrong.
Sovereign!
Please show mercy!
Spare us!
Rowan, what exactly are you? Why is it that even the Sovereign shows you such respect?
It's nothing. It's just that many years ago, I did the Sovereign a favor. The Sovereign is just sentimental. They're just being polite to me.
Oh.
Oh, right, Seraphina. This jade pendant, you keep it. Train hard at the Holy Land. If you ever find yourself in a situation you can't handle, or in any trouble, just crush it. I'll know.
Don't worry, Rowan. I'll definitely train hard. I won't let you down. And I'll take good care of this pendant. Well then, Rowan, I'll go with Senior Brother Alden to collect my spirit stones and alchemical pills.
Go ahead.
Master, it's been so many years. This is the first time I've seen you show such care for a junior.
Perhaps it's because, from the very beginning, she was willing to believe in me.
Alara.
Seraphina, I knew you'd be here. Seraphina, do you know where Kale Reinor is?
Brother-in-law is at the sky-shattering Sanctum. I'll take you to him.
Well, well, Ilara. What are you doing here? Did you come just to see me?
Rowan Blackwood. I'm here for Kale Reiner. Step aside.
Kale Reiner? You're looking for him? So that trash is also from the sky-shattering Sanctum.
Rowan Blackwood, watch your mouth. My brother-in-law is no good for nothing.
If he's not a good for nothing, who is? I admit, Kale Reiner might have some skill. Probably a registered disciple of some elder within the Sanctum. But that's all he is. Do you know that I, Rowan Blackwood, am now a member of the Council of Elders, one of the 10 Great Elders, and the direct disciple of Elder Torin Hawthorne. My status is far beyond that country doctor, Kale Reiner. Ilara, if you come to your senses now and choose to follow me for the sake of our past relationship, I can let bygones be bygones. In the future...
Enough, Rowan Blackwood. Put away that disgusting face of yours. I must have been blind back then to have ever believed in you. Get out of my way, now.
You're refusing a toast only to drink a forfeit. None of you are leaving here today. None of you are leaving here today.
Rowan Blackwood. You can't even beat me? I actually trusted you back then. You defeated the other 3 sect masters. I'm the biggest fool in the world.
Ilara Voss, how dare you hurt me? My master won't let you get away with this.
Let's go.
Who dares hurt my disciple? You two dare to hurt Torin Hawthorne's disciple? What audacity!
Master, it's them, especially this one, Ilara Voss. Out of respect for our past, I tried to reason with her, but she attacked without hesitation, trying to kill me.
Hurt my disciple, and you will pay the price. From this day forward, the 2 of you will spend the rest of your lives serving as slaves to my disciple. This is your atonement.
You wish.
Ilara.
Seraphina, run! Don't worry about me. Go find Kale now.
I'm not leaving. Kale will come save us.
Call for help. In this sacred land, even a sovereign has to show some respect to Torin Hawthorne. Today, even if you call upon the heavens themselves, it won't change your fate as slaves. Won't change your fate of being slaves.
Seraphina Voss. You.
Ilara Voss. See that? That's what happens when you cross me. Once you're my servant, I'll show you how well I can take care of you.
One more step.
You die. Oh.
Hey, you there.
Kyle Reiner.
So you're the one they call brother-in-law.
Take one more step. And you're dead.
Ha 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 ha! What an arrogant brat. In all my years, you're the first person who's dared to tell Torin Hawthorne to die. Today, I'll teach you a lesson on behalf of your elders, you arrogant young fool. Sovereign, what is the meaning of this? Are you protecting this boy?
Elder Torin, you were in the wrong first. I'm trying to save you.
Save me? For the sake of some insignificant nobody, you dare speak such nonsense? Torin Hawthorne, I'm about to be inducted as one of the 10 elders of the council. I don't need your saving.
Elder Torin, if you trust me, apologize to Mr. Reinor now. There's still time.
You expect me to apologize to him? Impossible. Corin Everly, today you must choose between him and me. If you insist on protecting him, then this elder of the sanctuary I'd rather not be.
Elder Torin, don't compound your mistake.
Rowan, let's go. If they don't want us here, we'll find somewhere else.
Did I say you could leave? Did I say you could leave?
Young man, don't get cocky just because you have powerful backing. I'm only showing respect to the sovereign, not to you. You really think I won't kill you?
Master.
How dare you? Corin Everly. All these years, I have given my all for this holy land, and this is how you treat me? This slap, I won't forget this.
Mr. Reiner, I have failed you, to let such a madman disturb you. And even hurt Miss Xiao. Please, sir, punish me.
If it weren't for you, he'd be a dead man.
Kael Reinor. I came to apologize.
No apology needed. No need to apologize. What's done is done. It doesn't matter anymore.
No. It does matter. I was wrong. These past 3 years, I was arrogant and conceited. I was blind and foolish. I trampled on your sincere devotion to me and your protection of the sect. Yet I treated someone like Rowan Blackwood, a despicable scoundrel, like a god. I was utterly unforgivably stupid. I tricked you into the sword array for my own amusement. I humiliated you at every turn. I forced you to apologize to that villain. I even threatened you with divorce. Every single thing. I regret it all deeply. Kael Reiner, I was wrong. I was truly wrong. Please give me another chance. Let me make it right. Let me atone for my sins.
What's broken cannot be mended. What's done is done. Let the past stay in the past. No one waits around forever.
Kael Reinor.
I'm truly sorry.
Master, what should we do? Do we really have to leave the Sanctum? Then where do we go?
Leave. No, we're not leaving. We're changing who's in charge of the sky-shattering Sanctum.
A change in leadership.
Elder, come out. There's no need to hide.
Master, who is this senior?
Rowan, introduce him. This is my martial uncle, the sword demon, Zevran Val.
You're the legendary sword demon? But Master, why is he...
Why is he my martial uncle? That's because my true identity is a sleeper agent from the fallen god's spire in the northern wastes, infiltrating the sky-shattering Sanctum.
Nephew, the plan's scheduled date is still some time away. Why launch it early? Some time ago, at the Azure Sword Sect, I lost half my origin power. Now, I've only just recovered.
The situation has changed that Corin Everly somehow found some kid named Kyle. He protected him at all costs and even gravely injured me for that brat. If I don't settle this score, I won't rest easy. Besides, we've been preparing for years. Everything is ready. Launching early will catch them completely off guard.
Are you sure the Sword God is truly gone? That sword strike 30 years ago? I still shudder at the memory.
Rest assured, Master's brother, as an elder, I've tested the waters there many times. The Mistvale Peak has long been deserted. For 30 years, there's been no word. The Sword God underwent his tribulation right here back then. Now it seems he most certainly perished in the heavenly tribulation.
Then I am truly at ease.
This sky-shattering Sanctum, Corin Everly is its strongest, but he's no match for you, Master's brother. When the time comes, our Divine Palace's other experts will strike simultaneously, keeping the Sanctum's other powerhouses occupied. Then we'll capture Corin Everly. By then, the entire sky-shattering Sanctum will be ours for the taking.
Since you're so certain, we'll move ahead of schedule. This 30-year grudge of being sealed away. I should finally seek out the Sword God's disciples and followers and settle the score.
If Master succeeds, my future status will be second only to one, above all others. When that happens, I will make Alara Voss suffer. And that despicable couple, Kael Reinor, too.
Zevran Vale, the Sword Devil, Torin Hawthorne. How dare you collude with outsiders? Betray the Sanctum?
Betrayal. Ha ha ha. This Sanctum should belong to the most capable, and I, Torin Hawthorne, I'm the current master of the fallen god's spire in the northern wastes. Today, the spire will take over the sky-shattering Sanctum.
Alara Voss, do you see now? This is the greatest backer I, Rowan Blackwood, have. If you kneel and beg me now, I might be able to plead with my master on your behalf to spare your life.
I, Alara Voss, will live and die with Kael Reinor. I will never regret it, even in death.
Stubborn fool.
Uncle Master, do it. Make it quick.
Grandmaster. If you don't act now, Grandmaster, I'm afraid my life will end here.
Grandmaster? Ha 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 ha!
Have you had enough?
Stop pretending.
Who are you really?
This is the Sword Immortal's domain. The primordial sword path. You are the Sword God. You are the Sword God. This.
The Sword God.
This can't be. But you clearly already...
The Sword God can't. The Sword God has long since fallen. You're a fake.
Corin Everly.
You found an imposter. Speak up. The one you found is an imposter.
Torin Hawthorne, open your damn eyes and see clearly. This is none other than the founder of our sky-shattering Sanctum, who 30 years ago, with one sword, suppressed the sword demon, Zevran Vile, Grandmaster Kael Reinor.
is actually the sword god?
That's right.
So, my grandfather already told me everything he told me, all of it. No way.
Impossível.
No, it can't be. Impossible.
I don't believe it.
I refuse to believe it.
So it was back at the Azure Sword Sect's funny that strike that severed half of my essence. It was you. I should have known. Ha 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 ha. Kael Renor. Ha 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 ha. I, Zevran Vale. Lost to no ordinary man. Ha ha.
Take these two and their followers.
Seal their cultivation.
And imprison them forever, in the Abyssal Sea's eye. As for the fallen god's spire, you handle it yourself.
This disciple obeys the ancestors' decree.
Brother-in-law.
Focus on your cultivation at the Holy Land.
Mm-hmm. Lara.
He's actually Kael Renor. Maybe it's for the best.
At least.
He's no longer the Kael Reiner I could ever look down upon. He always belonged high above the clouds.